Check, check, check. There you go. There you go. Already. Yes. Welcome to ATM. Y'all feeling good? Say yeah. Well, I'm your host tonight, Richelle Gemini. And baby, you know at ATM, I tell you, I see y'all, doing y'all withdrawals. I see y'all doing y'all deposits. And baby, here you show your balance on this stage. You know what I'm saying? We capture it for you. We make sure we get you some good content. And also, I like to give away things as well. Last time that we did it, I asked a lot of poets to come and I was just like, hey, I want to make this album. I want to put it together. We need to make a collaborative album. Poets need to work together because we can do it. We can be paid like comedians. You know what I'm saying? We both talking. The fuck? I'm just saying. We deserve it, especially if you're charismatic and you work on your show, work on your craft. I'm here for you. And tonight, what I wanted to do was give away some performance consulting classes and to help you work on your craft, because sometimes you got the art, sometimes you have the piece and it's a really good piece, but a person looking on the other side can be like, you need to move your hand over here when you say that, or you need to really emphasize that part. It's really a lot when it goes into performing. And baby, I want to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to give myself to my people because we deserve to have some good art. It's trash people out here putting out some trash shit every day, making money. Why shouldn't you put out some real good shit? You know what I'm saying? Whew. All right. So this is how we do it here at ATM. I told you it's an elevated open mic. So it's not just a spit and get situation. I like to get to know you. I want the audience to get to know you. So I call you up here. Y'all get hyped whenever I call anybody up here. And then after they spit, I do an interview. The first one I did the interview at the beginning, and some of y'all poems were so heavy, I was just like, how do I transition from this motherfucker? You went in, goddamn. I want to cry first before I come back up here, but I can't cry because I'm the host and shit. So I can cry later. I'll be thinking about it. But I want to interview you afterwards, because after you feel that poem, it's probably another question that's gonna come to my head like, baby, the fuck, what happened there? Give me that inspiration, that moment. So I'm gonna bless the mic before we get started. I have this album that's gonna come out. It's called Emails from My Cubicle Space While Working in My Purpose. That's what the album is called, because I've been working in my purpose full time for about it's going on 3 years. And I just been trying to make sure I create a blueprint and help other people do theirs as well. So can I read y'all one of these emails? All right. Sometimes in your purpose, you got to talk to yourself. So one of the emails that's on the album is to me. To me. Subject, I forgive you. For the benefits of the doubts I didn't have the capacity to give, I forgive you. For the doubt I had about my abilities, I forgive you. For any negligence of my heart, I forgive me. For any negligence of my body, I forgive me. For any negligence of my spirit, I forgive me. For that second guess, I forgive me. For that fifth guess, for allowing others to pour what they wanted and not what you requested, I forgive me. For making myself smaller to accommodate emotions, I forgive me. For that insult in the mirror, bitch, I forgive me. For anything I suppressed, I forgive me. I love me. P.S. Don't you forget you are forgiven. Thank you. I'm going to give y'all the harder stuff later, you know what I'm saying? You got to start it off light on the album and then bring them in and be like, what the fuck did she just say? Yeah, that's how we doing it. Y'all feeling good? Say yeah. So, also, differently, as we evolve, I like to make sure everything is as fair as possible. Sometimes you be writing on the list and you be like, why they call me first, though? Or why they call me is very random. We have it right here. In my nice little, my little octagon, you know what I'm saying? Stop. No. All right, so y'all ready for y'all first artist coming to the stage? Say yeah. Yeah. Y'all are now clapping for the one, the only Rarity. Let's go. Let's go. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Okay. I wasn't sure.
To those of you who may know me, could you imagine unknowing me? Well, I wondered the same thing until I looked in the mirror and saw an old shadow cackling. While I contemplated if I'm ready to be better. They say be kind to yourself, but you ever battled demons that was dressed in every one of your wigs, carrying your sense of style, your card, your face, the one that never seems to decline until you having round table meetings with Don, hoping he don't bring Julio. And they say it's safe if you getting drunk in the casa, but my amigos already dancing the Tito's on the 1 and 2, and as much Southern comfort as I could provide, even Johnny won't be able to walk to his car. My demons plan to kill her at sunrise. I'm fighting for my life. My biggest competitor is the old me, and she plots on eating me alive. She built from trauma, heartbreak, pain she ain't asked for, she angry. She wanted peace in the world, it turned her to pieces, and the world gets puzzled when she reacts to how it crossed her, because word was never bond, but if I try to hug her, it burns. But her prayers is how I got here. I am the healing, but she calls me the lucky one. But old me, we are one, aren't we? I wouldn't be this strong without you, so why are you trying to break me? Why can I only see you when it's cracks in the mirror? When it multiplies the tears coming down my face and blinds me to knowing where I stand. Now my feet bleed from the broken glass because you couldn't stand the sight of yourself. Reminded of times that you were entangled in battles you didn't know you needed to suit up for. Moments you didn't get to wave the white flag. You saw your beauty through the views of beasts. But beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, they say. But sometimes it could lie to you through the eyes of the person who be holding you, and sometimes who be holding you lies because they can't afford for you to see your beauty through your own eyes. Now you trying to manipulate me into believing that joy can't come because in the morning we always mourning something. But maybe I'm just grieving having to lay you to rest now. I still get up. Even when the mares of the past creep into the night, I still get up and take note of the dream. Old me, I'm tired of going to war with you. You fell down, but I got up. I gotta get us out the mud. I'm sorry that the rains drowned you, but I studied the drops, so I just need you to love me. I will get us where we need to be, but I need you in the archives. The chapters of yours are complete, but the story is still being written. I have to breathe now. I have to win. I have to show the world why once you know me, you will never want to unknow me. Poem.
Y'all give it up for Rarity. That was beautiful. Where did this inspiration come from? Clearly I know, but take us to that moment. There's a moment that happens before you come in and write that down.
I was severely depressed. And it got to a point where it was hard to look myself in the eye. And confront my own demons. You realize that your biggest enemy is you.
Wow.
And that's the greatest war you will ever fight, is the one against yourself. And so I wrote it out. And I used alcohol references to do it because whether you use alcohol or smoking or whatever, everybody has used a vice at some point to try to ignore the reality of where you at in life.
True.
And it's okay to say that you're not okay. Like you're not, and you're going through things. And it's like, the more you can confront yourself, you can help others do the same thing so the whole world can heal piece by piece.
You are a treasure and a rarity in itself. Make sure you tell them where to follow you.
You can follow me at talkthattalk_rarity.
Is there something that inspired you to start your poetry journey that you would like to share?
Well, it started when I was 18, freshman year of college. Nigga had me fucked up.
I love sometimes when a nigga got you fucked up.
I never thought about doing poetry a day in my life.
Yeah.
But I went up to the mic and I was just like,
let them have it.
I was like, you thought
no
you could play with
mercy.
me? Yeah, basically the piece was called Chess Not Checkers.
Ooh.
So, yeah, but that's how I started, but yeah.
Thank you so much, Rarity, for sharing yourself.
Thank you for
Do you have
having
any
me.
shows coming up?
I do not currently.
Okay.
Well, in December, but that's in Dallas, Texas.
Shout out D-Town.
But there'll be details for that soon on my page.
Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Rarity. All right. That was, Lord, you talked about it. I talk about it so much. That's why when I find other people talking about it, I be like, thank you. I can't be a bad bitch all day. I need to hear some other shit. God damn. Whew. Y'all ready for the next poet approaching the mic? Say, yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only SOS. Let's go. Yeah.
Check. Yeah. Y'all looking beautiful, man. It's a vibe. This is my first time here, so I love all the history. I love the vibe. Love seeing all y'all beautiful melanated folks. You feel me? My name is SOS. I got a song for y'all, so I'm gonna just get straight into that.
Sayonara.
Everybody clap your hands one time. Guess it's safe to say I have lived a little bit. Seen the rainy days waiting for the rainbow hit. Had to take a stage, had to jump, it's hit or miss. Had to take a chance just to cry a little bit. Had them acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can't go back and forth. Now I'm spitting my flow, hit the flow. Now I'm spitting my heart, hit the flow. Them acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can't go back and forth. Now I'm spitting my flow, hit the flow. Now I'm spitting my heart, hit the flow. Acne woes. Yeah. Man, fuck the beat, bruddy niggas cutting up. Had to bring the heat, boy, ain't letting nothing up. When they bring me out, everybody shutting up. Take a body down, don't nobody give a fuck. I'ma blow, rip pills, ships sink still. Flow hard, real shit, slap wheel. I cap whenever I pull back. Fuck it, don't look back. Can't say I shook back. I dust it off my shoulder. This shit carry vultures. I'm dipping for the holster. Fuck you, nigga, looking at my mind in a coma. Quaking like I'm shaking back. I wake up, now I'm sober. It's a little kid in a casket born October. Damn, never had a chance to get older. Landslide crying, I was hitting like a boulder. Balloons to the sky like a motherfucking soldier. Now I got them acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can go back and forth. Now I'm spitting my flow, hit the flow. My heart hit the flow, acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can't go back and forth. Now I'm spitting my flow, hit the flow. Man, I'm anchored in the breeze, hard to let it breathe. Mind or emotion, I would hate to feel the cease. Drinking like a potion, thought it put the pain at ease. Four-wheel motion, I was walking down the street. I was scraping it, struggling, me and my dog huddle. Know that we big fish, even in small puddles, fuck it, we'll get rich, buy mama a business and fetching them big sticks. If niggas cause trouble, G-Shep, no G-I, him or me, fly up to B-Sky, Alpha Omega, please watch these guys. I'm not gonna lie, You niggas playing how you not gon' try, but watch, you ain't really take on all your demons, I bet. Life is a dungeon or the world is a wreck. Rumble in the jungle, free my mama from stress. I don't give a fuck, I want them comments and checks. Nigga, acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can't go back and forth. Now I'm spitting, my flow hit the flow. My heart hit the flow, acne woes, cracking codes. Ain't no missing, can't go back and forth. Now I'm spitting, my flow hit the flow. Yeah.
Y'all give it up for SOS. How long have you been doing music, love?
Since I was 17, so about 3 years.
Yeah, damn, you young. I thought he said about 17, but 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, but you have a definitely an old soul. I can hear it within your lyrics and everything. What made you want to start?
I just felt like it was the only thing that I could really do that you can kind of bring to God. Like, I feel like music is so spiritual. Mm-hmm. How it like brings people together.
Yeah.
You can really touch somebody and really connect with somebody, give them hope, give them energy, anything. So it's just what I wanted to do.
And that's beautiful. I'm proud of you. Do you have any other shows coming up?
Not at the moment, nah.
Not at the moment? That's fine. That's fine. Look, where can they follow you?
Y'all can follow me at the One SOS. I repeat, the One SOS on Instagram, on everything, really. So that part.
Y'all give it up for SOS. Jar, put that beat back on. I bet you won't put that beat back on, Jar. That was a fire beat. Who was the producer? Okay, Sayonara. Shout out Sayonara. I'm gonna hop on that mug right quick. Just for fun. Yeah.
Sayonara.
Yeah. Yeah. Look. Artists spend their lifetime trying to earn a nomination. I just visualize daily while I practice meditation. Look, practice love religiously with no denomination. Still continue learning after earning education. Look, I deserve a doctorate way my mind been elevating. All these students I've been teaching, all these people I've been reaching. I should really start a church with all this truth that I've been preaching. Look, God is in the flesh. Yeah, they listen when I'm speaking. Look, watch how I'm moving. The way the love poking out, they should have known I'm out of Houston. Unconditional 84s. And niggas still gatekeeping while I'm knocking down doors. I wanna be outside, but I'd rather be obedient. Nutritional facts on my back, I've been tweaking the ingredients. Fully authentic, 1 gram of patience. Look, 30 grams of crazy, but only when she's shaking. Look, bending, never breaking. Look. Yeah. Hold up. I said 50 grams of love in this all natural fragrance. Look, knowledge for the taking. Look, that's what I'm serving. That's what I'm giving. I got 99 books, but this destiny was written. Look, yeah. All this knowledge I've been spitting for the paths that's been darkened. Look, the old me been missing. I just seen her on the carton. They spitting H2O. I'm spitting H2O. Look, I'm spitting H2O while these bitches spitting carbon. Acting unaware of the spirits they be harming. Souls they be cooking. Happy Meal music. Ugh. Look, but baby, I'm a different chef. Talking about some different wealth. Y'all speaking pussy and purses. I'm talking property and purpose, knowledge and good health. Look, y'all be loving likes, but I be loving self. Yeah. Shout out Sayonara on this beat. Y'all feeling good? Say yeah. Man, hold up. She already. Know what I'm talking about? Y'all ready for the next artist to approach the mic? Say yeah. Let's see who we got. Y'all are now clapping. Y'all are now raising the energy for the one, the only, Cynthia Glow. Yeah.
The memo for Yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You know the vibes. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
How y'all doing? Yeah. As always, I'm going to share my heart. It's cool with y'all? Cool. It's silly of me to think that you could ever know the things I do are all done for you, only for you. Silly of me to take the time to comb my hair and pull the wine. Still you're not there, 'cause you stood me up. But this is the last time that I allow you, or anyone else for that matter, to have that power to be able to do this to me. Because I don't understand why a yes can't be a yes and a no can't be a no. Just tell me how you really feel. Because I'm tired of placing my heart in the hands of inconsistencies. You know, giving those parts of me for people who don't even deserve it. So moving forward, I'm putting myself on Do Not Disturb. Because see, I find it funny how people can just walk into your life just to come in to disorganize your space. Because I'm over here minding my business, trying to stay hydrated, sipping my tea, making sure that I'm getting the proper sleep. And here you come with your big old head trying to make a mess of me. See, you don't want me, but you want me to believe that you do. So you tell me all these things that I want to hear just to keep me around. Whispering a whole bunch of nothing in my ear just to lay me down. Buttering me up just to get what you want. But then when you get me, you ghosting. All of a sudden, you ain't nowhere to be found. I was over here doing just fine all by myself, but here you come walking in my house, knocking all this shit off of my shelf. And now I'm disgruntled and angry, frustrated, sitting here lashing out on people. They not even the intended target, because the issue that I have is with you and only you. And I know that you're just an unnecessary distraction, just costing me my peace. See, it's been a long time coming, but I'm finally getting back to me. I done made up in my mind that I'm guarding my heart, and that's heavy on selfishly. So you can understand that I'm moving forward. Moving forward. So go ahead and see your way out. Because see, there is the door. Because I don't have the time for your lies, your gaslighting, your trauma, your drama anymore. Because I'm moving forward. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I spend time with me, pour all of this energy that I'm giving you, pour that stuff right back into me. Because we both know that you're just a love route to score. And I know that I should be looking for more. But what could it be in you that I see? What could it be? So, oh love, stop making a fool of me. Because again, moving forward, I'm no longer gonna allow you. Poem.
Y'all give it up for Centennial Glow! Girl, when did that happen? What year? She said, I cannot. That is G classified.
Yeah. You know, little.
It's been a little while?
Yeah. Not really.
Not really.
Probably the end of last year.
Yeah, that's
So,
not. That's.
well, yeah, it is a minute, I guess. Yeah.
But it don't feel like a minute sometimes, especially when
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even think it would take me this long to kind of get over that pain. You know, because we have been dealing with each other for a while. But you know, when people switch up, they switch up. So.
Yeah. It's time for you to switch up.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah.
You look at you. Where they at? Not on the mic right now talking about it.
No.
Not approaching the mic.
Nah.
And all
not
your
at
confidence and all your goddessness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When did you start doing poetry?
Since I was like 8 or 9. If I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. So you've been writing for your parents. You would send them little poems and everything?
Nah.
Right. She's like, I ain't show them shit.
So I was always known for writing, but I basically wrote to be able to communicate. I think I said that last time because verbally, I wasn't able to really communicate that well. So written language was my language, you know. So.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for turning. I'm proud of everybody that turns what they're going through into something that can help other people too. Because I tell people all the time, it's not just you're going through it. It's something that you're experiencing to also help somebody else. Because we stand on the shoulders of people that went through things like this years ago. They didn't been through heartbreak. But when they express it to us and they show us how to heal from it, and then you express how you're healing from it, and you expressing that it take a little time sometimes to heal from it, baby, it does wonders to people in their spirits and their souls. And I really appreciate you. Do you have any merch, any shows coming up?
I don't have any merch. I have a few shows coming up in September. And I will be with the beautiful over here. So I'll be, a little feature for her extravagance.
Oh, I'm excited. Tell them where to follow you.
Centel Glow. CINTELGLOW.
Y'all give it up again for Centel Glow. We're going to keep this thing going. Y'all ready for the next artist to approach the stage? Say, yeah. Y'all are already clapping for the one, the only Black Swan. Yes. Now, if you got children in here, it's gonna get sexy, as you can see from her outfit.
So I am a grown-ass woman.
Come on now.
And a grown-ass woman is made. It's a price she has to pay. And this poem is dedicated to the grown-ass woman that's paid the price with their heart. I gave you all I had to give, but you wouldn't let me keep the pieces of me I needed to live. You married the best version of me, and you destroyed her with your toxicity. You had a 10 by your side, and you tried to remove the one to make you feel like the one. Because I was a woman of substance, you let your masculinity be threatened by my identity. You said you loved me to death. I thought you meant that shit metaphorically, but you tried to kill me, and you had no sympathy. It was heartbreaking, because you knew how hard I fought to become her and what I had to overcome. Your love was intoxicating. Exactly what I needed. Why did you have to create deficiencies in me to hide your insecurities? I would have never thought that someone that said they loved me would intentionally try to destroy me. Instead of trying to reduce me to below your level, you should have just stepped your game up to the next level. I supported your dreams, respected, and loved you unconditionally. And you had me walking on eggshells looking at myself differently. You really fucked up when you tried to make me choose. Choose between me or you. Either way, I was gonna lose. Lose a husband and save myself. Or lose myself and become somebody else. My light was dimmed. It was nearly out. It was time I put my submissiveness on the shelf and save myself. So instead of letting your lies, manipulation, and gaslighting kill the light in me, I remember who the fuck I was and created the next best version of me. Just know, if I had to marry you all over again to become the woman I am today, I would do it without delay. Poem.
Y'all give it up for Black Swan. Because I was a woman of substance. I be saying that randomly throughout my days. Like randomly, just because I was a woman of substance. Is that why you're treating me like this? Indubitably. I told you already when we was recording, I was like, she like the Tina Turner of poetry right now to me. Like she gives me like Who is saying words the way you're saying words? Only Black Swan is saying words the way she say words. And I really appreciate your uniqueness and how you approach the mic. It's just something that like, what, did you have something within you that did that? Like that makes you recite things like that? Or did you have like an inspiration or, you know, or that's just you?
It's just me. My daughter says I'm a little extra sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And that's just my extraness.
What's your sign? Huh? What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, okay. Taurus.
Yeah,
Look at him. He said, whoop, whoop. Look at that.
So,
y'all want some snacks, huh? Oh, okay. So let's talk about this show you got coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
September 12th, I have a one-woman show from my book. It's a book showcase, and I'm selecting never heard before poems. I'm going to have some favorites in that, too, because there's going to be some grown woman shit from one end to the other, because you know a grown woman is not singular.
Right.
She is dynamic. She's multiple versions of her.
Come on now.
And you're going to see some multiple versions when you come to my show.
Because she's a grown woman.
Because I'm a grown ass woman.
And she can do that. She's a grown ass woman. And I love it.
Yeah, so it's September the 12th on the west side of town off of Beltway 8 and I-10. You can follow me on Instagram, Black Swan Poetry. That's Black BLK, Swan Poetry, one word. And you can find all the information out about my show.
I do have a question
Yes.
before you go. Give me something within yourself that made you start your own thing. Because I'm always encouraging people to, you know, be self-initiative and start your own thing and you start your own shows. Of course, collaborate. But what was that thing inside of you where you was just like, I can do this? And did you have like a moment where you was just like, bitch, I'm not about to do this? Like, you know, like, but then you did it. Like, there's those moments. I know. God damn it, I know. And I'm telling you.
So because I'm still fairly new to poetry, I like doing grown woman shit on the mic, and it's not always suited for everybody's mic. So I created my own mic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Basically, I'm not going to let somebody else's, I respect everybody's mic.
Right.
But I like doing what I like doing. So I wanted to create an environment that those that like dropping what I like dropping, we have a place to do it.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. Shut up!
Oh! Come on, Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery.
I love it.
And I'm going to say every time I get ready to do ticket sales and the sales is not coming in, like when I first start dropping, I'm like, why am I doing this shit?
Right.
But then, because everybody wait till the last week or two, then the ticket sales will come. I say, this is why I'm doing this shit.
Niggas.
So I get relief from it when I see the ticket sales come through.
Always release that. If you starting a show and you see ticket sales are like slowly coming in right when you drop some, baby, take your time, market it out.
That's
and
what I'm
who
doing.
Gonna show is who gonna show.
That's
but the key is consistency.
And it's consistency.
Consistency. That's it. And you keep showing up for yourself. Watch. Yeah. People gonna start showing up for you and with you. And show your reasoning why you do it. It's gonna happen. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Y'all give it up for Black Swan. Ooh, I like that. You giving that energy. Look, give him that shot that I wasn't gonna get. Whoever that was. Woo! You know, doing all that. I like that. All right. I'm gonna stand up for this one. I haven't even read it yet. I'm gonna try my best. Somebody wrote it in cursive. God damn. And I didn't wear my glasses. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Say yeah. Y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for Wasabi Kai. Y'all keep clapping. Clear her up to the stage. Yes. Did I say it right? She said, hell nah. Well, give me the correct saying. Wabi Sabi Key.
Yeah.
Damn, I was off.
All right. Okay, so this piece is titled Rosetta Stone.
Oh.
Okay. Contemplate in what ways love and control can be synonymous. Yet I'm left with nothing but a mess, tormented by all this disconnect and paralyzed by the surrounding silence, not used to reaching out for help. So I grant permission to my surroundings to witness the messiness of my suffering. See, with all this space and with all this time is given a violent birth to a newborn truth. I miss a mama, yet not my mama. I finally accepted that I can't protect my tender heart from her upper hand blitz and save her from herself at the same time. Save her. Wait, no, save me. Save myself from competing in her mental gymnastics, no longer wanting to balance on her beam of deception or stick the perfect landing to her back-breaking expectations. I've been ashamed. Ashamed of these scars that are left over from fighting for a reality and voice that was stolen from me. They say that the truth will set you free. Then why the hell do I feel like I'm drowning? I can't remember the last time I was able to breathe easy. Been stuck on mechanics. Inhale, exhale, left, right, repeat. See, on some days, the black hole of self-destruction tempts me with all of my favorite things. She whispers, here, puff this, as she glides the drink into my hand, knowing that once I give in, she has the perfect opportunity to violate me. Though I got familiar waiting in the darkness, there was nothing strong enough to distract me from the unbearable. So I stood still, embraced myself.
Wow. 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 Well, first of all, I applaud you for even giving yourself to us in that manner. This is a safe space, and we appreciate you putting it in your craft and helping somebody else that also is going through the things that you've gone through. What gave you that moment where I'm about to write about this?
So when I process things, I have to write it. Oh, my bad. When I'm processing things, I like to write it out. I write it out, and I was just really trying to get to the bottom of like the disconnect between me and my mom. And as soon as I was writing it, it just all started coming out.
And is there something that's also helped you? Like, have you done therapy? Have you done to that? Yeah, and now it's like.
Yeah.
Like you're healing those things.
I can talk about it now.
Right,
Yeah.
you can talk about it now. I understand. I've had parents, not to that extent, but in different ways where I just been like, you don't even know me. This is crazy, But I always think to myself, I got a new branch.
Yeah.
And I got some babies, and we about to keep this branch popping, and we gonna get these fruits going and these plants going. And sometimes that bark or that branch may have gone through a whole experience that makes them treat you a certain way, and it's just like, baby, okay, I'm gonna have to overstand where they are right now, and that's the thing that I've done. I overstand, and I just love sometimes from afar, but I love. There you go. So, how long have you been doing poetry?
So I've been writing for a long time, but I'm just now getting into poetry since 2021.
Okay, okay, I like that. And how did you hear about ATM?
Instagram.
Marketing is working, Jar. The marketing is working. It's working. Jar does the marketing, y'all. Y'all give it up. Woo! Baby, that was... when people speak from their soul, it's something for me. It do something for me. I don't know if it do something for y'all, because, I be listening to a lot of trash shit sometimes, and I be like, why are y'all even talking? The fuck? Go do something else. Be a plumber. We need some more. Go work at Centerpoint. You know what I'm saying? Go hit them. Hey, y'all come sit down. It's a whole couch right here. Come on. Come sit down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all come sit down on the couch. He was like, no, I don't want to. I just said, look, I'm trying to be a good host. Come sit down on my comfortable couch. Yes. That's what we here for. Yeah, shake that mug up. Oh, you got some more of that. There, y'all already saw Nikki earlier. Look, the organizer. I'd be like, hit me up, text me, tell me what I need to do, because, baby, bother me. People be like, I don't want to bother you. Bother me, bitch. We producing, we building. Like, we got to get bothered. Come on now. See? Look. All right. Are y'all ready for y'all next artist to approach the mic? Say, yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping, already raising the energy for the one, the only Tayshawn. From one seat to the next.
Yeah, as soon as I sit there. How y'all doing?
Great.
All right. Well, y'all grown in here, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, brother? How long you gonna keep playing this game? Like you don't be intrigued by this player shit that I be spitting? Or is it that I call myself a player that got you alarmed and moving a little timid? Well, I think I should inform you that my definition and your definition probably a little different. See, being players treating women with respect Showing them you can lead, you could conquer, you could protect. Being tackled by stress, still knowing how not to neglect. So how long you gonna keep playing this game, baby? Cause I'm not Russian roulette. But I bet that I'll be your luckiest bet. See, being players, being a romantic motherfucker. Showing her that you can love her without telling her that you love her. Stimulating her pussy without even having to touch her. See, I already fucked her and I never even fucked her. See, women love a nigga with a good mouthpiece. I ain't talking about eating pussy and swimming to her South Beach, but they love niggas with game that know exactly what to say, like, how you doing? I don't mean to hassle you or slow up your day, but I find you to be very attractive and felt like you was worth me going out of my way. What's your name? You in a relationship? Got a boo? Got a bae? Cool, I'm single too. Can you be ready next Saturday around 8? And I never been a typical nigga to ask what I want to do, my nigga. I just plan a date. Cause the fact that I made plans at all, she gonna think that my plans are great. And I tell her I'm a simple man. I make money and go to the gym, that's about all I do. And I don't know much about you, but you kinda remind me of a Chevy, cause I want you to be my little boo. And yeah, I can get a little toxic too. Touch all the places you like to be touching, make you sing an octave or two. I know you will love how I get nasty like hospital food and bring the animal out of you like I'm Dr. Doolittle. So how long you gonna keep playing this game? Like you don't wanna be loved. You been sober from love for so long, I know you wanna relapse and be drugged. I know you want a nigga who can make that Yanni tsunami. Stretch you out like Pilates and make you ride that dick like Bugatti. See, I don't kiss and tell, baby, I'm not Irv Gotti. I just move godly and oddly. I wanna treat you like a priority and not just a hobby. You a goddess and every time I look into your eyes, you remind me. So stop playing this game, baby, cause I need a piece of you like I'm Gandhi. But since you so aroused by playing this game, fuck it, I'ma play it too. But I'ma play it cool, cause that's just what players do. Poem.
Come on. Come on, Tayshawn. Come on, Tayshawn.
Appreciate it.
Look, how long you been doing poetry? I know you do music too, right?
Yeah, I've been doing poetry since a kid. Like, I was the dude always writing love letters and writing poems to girls and stuff like that, so.
That's amazing. I think my son is doing that on the low, but hasn't told me that. You know, he likes to keep it confidential. I'll be like, who's your crush? Let me know. I know you got one.
Uh-huh.
But, anywho, do you have any, like, projects out right now, or?
Yeah, I got a lot of projects out on Apple Music. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere? And it's spelled, how do they follow you?
It's TASHAN. Just type that in. On Instagram, I'm Big Papa Shine, BIGPOPPASHAN.
Okay. How did you hear about ATM?
Black Swan, Anos. You know.
Hey, my peoples.
They be getting me
definitely.
outside.
Yes, and it's a good outside, you know.
for
This
sure.
a vibe. Come on now. Shout out to my bartender in the back. I know we got the cheapest drinks I ever seen. I'll be looking at people like, y'all look, responsibly drive home, okay, baby. You could come over here and be like, I only got $20 in my pocket. Look, you good. You're good. You're good. Thank you so much for sharing your art. Thank you. Y'all give it up for Tayshawn. Okay. We have now come to intermission. But while we're in intermission, if there was any poets that didn't get to sign up, please sign up. I got a little space for the second round. And the second round is fire because I haven't called a couple of people up, and I know some of the people that's up in here, so I'm really excited to see y'all. Look, I need y'all to network. I need y'all to meet each other. I need y'all to shake a hand, you know what I'm saying? Get you something to drink at the bar, go to the restroom. Look, I love y'all. Y'all go love yourself and go talk to everybody else too. We all family in here, all right? Y'all feeling good? Say yeah. Y'all ready to get this thing back started? Say shit. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Approach the Mic. We are back. I hope y'all got y'all something good to drink. I hope y'all definitely went to the restroom, got y'all, your juices, your fluids, everything good. I hope you network with who you need to network. And if not, you can network after this, baby. Are y'all ready for the next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only Big Game. Big game, big game, big game. Oh, baby. Oh, he might be outside. Bitch, he outside tonight. Turn me up. Bitch. Right, rest in peace, B King. I might play that at the end just so we can, feel the vibe. Later, we'll get a little ratchet. For sure. The ratchetness is necessary. He in the restroom? Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm gonna keep him. He coming? All right. You say he running? Y'all give it up for Big Gang! That's what I'm talking about.
Josh, I'm normally on time.
Divine time.
I don't be on color people time. Let's go. Okay. All right, I got a instrumental. Look, I remember every time I tried to leave the house, mama said, come here, let me pray for you. I be like, nah, mama, I'm good, I gotta go. She say, boy, come here, let me pray for you. Matter of fact, go and get your pops too. Praying for the people that you finna be around too. Praying for that girl you finna wrap your arms around too. Praying y'all ain't going overdue what y'all about to do. Praying that you make it home safe. Praying that you keep your thinking straight. Praying that you beat your curfew. You know it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be your daddy you gotta talk to. Son, I'm praying for you. I'm glad they prayed for me like they did. I pray for Sky and V and Daily. Nowadays you gotta pray that both schools say that we was crazy back in the day, but not this crazy. Every day I wake, I gotta say a prayer for my baby. Say a prayer for my whole fam. Say a prayer for these haters. They keep underestimating who I am. We be way more powerful, we come together, fam. Prayer help me find who I am. I pray this, don't do it. Pray you do it. And if you praying for me, I'm praying for you too. Pray with my eyes closed, I don't see no color. Pray with to the stutter, didn't even look like brothers. Wouldn't even know that we be praying for each other. I swear to God that we pray the right president. Praying for my old dudes, my new residents. I used to think it was hard, but it's effortless. I remember every time I tried to leave the house, mama said, come here, let me pray for you. I be like, nah, mama, I'm good, I gotta go. She said, but come here, let me pray for you. Matter of fact, go and get your pops too. Praying for the people that you finna be around too. Praying for that girl you finna wrap your arms around too. Praying y'all ain't going overdue what y'all came to do. Praying that you make it home safe. Praying that you keep your thinking straight. Praying that you beat your curfew. You know it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be your daddy gotta talk to. Son, we praying for you. Later, I've been praying that I can cope a little, but I'm praying for some better weather. Cause last time we had a hurricane, we lost power for way too many hours. But we ain't go out like no cowards, we been praying daily. And we still standing here strong. I'ma throw up the H until the day that I'm gone. Praying that Texas finally bring one home. Strat, I'm praying for you and D'Amico too. This prayer is dedicated to the whole HOU. Strat, I'm praying for you and D'Amico too. This prayer is dedicated to the whole HOU. I'ma tell y'all, I rushed it. I really wrote this in like 24 hours, so, hey, you know.
Big game. Look, that is right, wasn't it? Baby, give me the inspiration behind it.
Man, like, you know, a lot of things go on and you got like all these artists that have all these pockets covered up. And as an artist, it's like, how can I pop out without being the same type of person that everybody else is? And I feel like prayer is something that's like not there. You know, people just pop out, do this and do this. I got the new chain, I got the new grill, I got all this other stuff, but it's like, as a people, like we're missing something. So I feel like prayer is what got me to where I am, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a lot of situations to where if I know my mama or my dad or my brother wasn't there for me, praying for me, I wouldn't be here. I would be honest. So I feel like prayer was something that was missing. And I feel like if I make a song on a uptight beat about prayer right now, ain't nobody gonna listen to it.
Right.
Because they so, you know, with, oh, you know, whatever. I ain't trying to down talk nobody. Get your money. But the music right now, there's no like
accountability.
Yeah. You know, there is people, but you have to go find them. They're not on the mainstream. You have to really take your time and go search and find these people that are talking about the right thing.
Like a good book. Like a
That's
good
true
book.
too. You got to a library and take about 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta take it in.
You gotta go look for it.
Exactly. You do the work. That means you really want that energy, though. That's how I feel about it. Do you have any shows or anything coming up soon?
The next ATM.
The next 18? Hell yeah.
The next one leaves.
How did you hear about ATM?
I heard about it through a friend, Nikki.
Yeah.
And I came out the last one, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to have that type of quality for something that I just did. I wasn't expecting it. So when I got the video and the quality, and we all linked up, everybody that was there that night, they all over the room, we all linked up. You know, we got together, and I feel like that's it. It's like a
community.
Brotherhood, a sisterhood, a community.
Yeah, this is what the place is all. Shout out to CCN.
Yeah, and everybody.
They really they're cultivating community. They are cultivating community fully.
Yeah, so.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Look, y'all give it up for Big Gang. He was talking about prayer. Prayer. I pray you find that all your fears are really just illusions. And if it ain't some God, then it's the master of confusion. I learned that from my mom, and I know fucking institution under universal law, so it's fuck a constitution. Pledge allegiance to my purpose. If it ain't about some change or some money, then you worthless. Aiming for your heart while they chilling on the surface. I know my ground sublime, but it's just feeling like I workless. Never trust a clown unless I really want a circus. Practice makes prepared. Who the fuck came up with perfect? If your energy feel enemy, you ain't up on my circuit. Houdini, Kundalini, I'm protected by the serpent. I'm just a servant. I love y'all. Are y'all ready for y'all next poet coming to the stage? Say yeah. Y'all are already clapping, already raising the energy for the one, the only Rebel. Yeah.
So I ain't never performed sitting down. That's crazy. And so I had an idea of what I was gonna do, but like y'all are just like so beautiful, I'm gonna do this other poem. This is like my first love poem, so I'm getting in my bag with this one.
Yeah.
Dear future me, I can see you somewhere where the sky kisses the seas of serenity, bending blues together endlessly while time is stuck in a state of tranquility. The waves crash together like cymbals in a symphony, singing sweet songs of soliloquies as the band marches on to the beat of infinity. You can feel the presence of your ancestors, and when you calm the winds, you can feel the presence of your ancestors, and when you calm the winds of anxiety, you can hear their whispers in the whitecaps. The cool breeze chills your chiseled chest. Your Irish blood runs hot from many years of working in the sun. Your life is a simple one. Some would say black and white. A beautiful dark-skinned wife with a smile so bright it can illuminate the night. And who needs colors? Just give me 50 shades of gray and I'll paint you a perfect picture. You are her safe and she is the key, because only a goddess is fit for thee. She is cut from the cloth, not cut from the same cloth, but DNA be the fabric. She speaks in the soft tongue of love and practices the art of embrace. The love that you share burns like a forest fire, hot and fast, but you have learned to keep it under control. Because the last time love ran wild, it left third-degree burns on your heart and burnt down the bridges to your soul. but the bones still remained. She has given you the princess of your dreams. You slay dragons to protect the castles in the sand. Has you wrapped around her hand because you and I both know that a finger just won't be enough. Your son is proud. Your son is peace. Your son is change. And he carries your name because this isn't about you. You write and you write because feelings belong on paper and paper was birthed by trees. Don't let them AI your mind and colorblind you on your dreams. You can cure generational curses by speaking the language of the people, casting spells of love with a simple flip of the tongue. There is no room for fear on this island because what is fear to a god? You understand the purpose of sacrifice, and sometime the king has to die for the tribe to live on. Again, this isn't about you. Last name, Rooney. Root word, Orani. Translation, descendant of a champion. Once was blind, but now I see. I am no longer a bastard. Dear future me.
Oh my goodness. Y'all give it up for Rebel. Woo! Take us back to that moment. Like, what brought you to this? What inspired you with that piece?
That's shadow work.
They ain't got no awards for that either.
That's shadow work.
Yeah.
So that was shadow work that I took and did myself. And I was doing shadow work because you have to hold yourself accountable.
Right.
Mental health is a health. That shit just don't go away.
Right.
It's health. It's called health.
Yeah.
So you got to maintain it. Every day you wake up, it's a battle for your mental health.
Every day.
And so that poem stemmed off of a prop and a shadow workbook. Okay, I wrote it and I ran it by one of my mentors because usually I don't give y'all those pieces. But somebody told me to turn it into a poem. That's not how it started. The original version is mine. Y'all will never hear that because that's my healing piece. But I did turn it into that for y'all.
Thank you, Rebel. Okay, do you have any projects out, any books?
I mean, I just put my foot in the city's ass, but I'm chilling right now. There's Rebel HTX on Instagram. Follow me. Like, that's really just, it's all about the Instagram. Follow, buy the books, share the videos.
And make sure y'all starting YouTubes too.
I'm in Galveston. I got shows in Galveston.
Okay.
If you're in Galveston, follow me on Instagram. I got all kinds of stuff going on down there. So if you're down there, hit me up, whether you're performing or whether you're just down there on vacation.
Oh, look, me and my sons go out there all the time because they just love the water. So I'll let you know definitely when we come out that way.
I ain't getting in the water, but I will spit some poetry.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much,
you,
Rebel.
thank you.
Y'all give it up. Let's see who we got next. Ooh, okay. Are y'all ready for the next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only Afro Yoga Queen. Hello, hello.
All right, we're going to try that again. I'm a yoga teacher, so we're going to do some breath work together tonight. If that's cool with you, take a deep breath in. Exhale out with a sigh and end it with a smile. All right. So we're going to do something kind of fun. When I say, let me tell you about that, you say yoga, yoga, yoga. All right, let's practice with breath work. Take a deep breath in. Let me tell you about that. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Take a deep breath in. Let me tell you about that. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Yes, deep breath in. Let me tell you about that. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, let me get a little more comfortable. I'm feeling myself. I do that yoga. Take care of my health. I know that it's wealth. Don't know what they told you, but yoga ain't only for white people. It ain't evil, not a religion, not just for women. I hope you're listening. Let me tell you about that. Let me tell you about that. Deep breath. Let me tell you about that. Do you know about that yoga? Yoga, the time is now to spread the yoga. Yoga, I feel myself when I do yoga. Yoga, yes. All right, second exercise. Rub your hands together. Okay, keep rubbing them until you feel something. Take a deep breath in. This time with your lips closed, make a vibration. Yes, deep breath in. Keep rubbing. Exhale, vibration. Get the backs of your hands, both sides. Get in between the fingies. Take a deep breath in. Now bring your hands onto your heart. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Let me tell you about that. Yoga. Yes. Don't deceive yourself. Don't need to be rich. Don't need to be skinny. You can do yoga with me on YouTube for less than a penny. It ain't only for white people. It ain't evil, not a religion, not just for women. I hope you're listening. Let me tell you about that. Yoga. Let me tell you about that. Yoga. Let me tell you about that. Yoga. Do you know about that yoga? Yoga, the time is now to spread the yoga. Yoga, I feel myself when I do yoga. Yoga, yes. Thank y'all. My name is Afro Yoga Queen. Oh yes, the seats.
Y'all give it up one more time for Afro Yoga Queen. Yoga. Okay, now I know the story, but like, first of all, have you ever seen anybody do yoga while they doing poetry? Anybody bust a split while they doing poetry? I've seen splits in other places, but this has been the most like rejuvenating split I've ever had because you got us breathing and rubbing hands like Birdman. I love it. But when did you start doing yoga?
I started practicing yoga after I was diagnosed with lupus. And I was really numb at that time in my life. I mean, there was a lot of things. And I had always been taught to just push through. I was a high achiever. I was always doing like the most, the best. And I would just push all the feelings down until one day my body was like, nah, if you ain't gonna feel something, you're gonna feel pain.
Wow.
And I couldn't walk. I couldn't see. I had so much inflammation in my body. And I couldn't even like Netflix and chill because my eyes were swollen.
Wow.
So I just found myself taking deep breaths. And then one day I found yoga. And I was so surprised because it was like, this is my wingspan.
Oh,
these are my ribs. And I fell in love with my body. And so now I get the opportunity to teach others how to fall in love with themselves, even if it just means you take 3 deep breaths and you learn how to use your words as your breath.
Right. That's beautiful. And when did you start using words to like go with your practice as well?
I feel like I've always done it since I can remember. I remember when I was first teaching yoga, it was so funny because I would like rhyme while I was teaching. And
I would have so much fun in that class.
Yes.
First you go with the flow, then you touch the flow.
Yes.
Now breathe in, ho. I'll do some ratchet ass yoga. Go ahead.
And I was the only teacher of color at the time at the studio. And so I really just learned how to speak and be authentically me. And it was so fun.
And I've been knowing her for a very long time, y'all. Like, she would come out when I was doing my like low key stuff during 2020. I had moon meals I would throw. I would do my vegan food. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it again. CCN, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a vegan situation soon. But I would throw moon meals and I would
Vegan Thanksgiving?
A vegan Thanksgiving. You know I'm 420. We're gonna do a Thanksgiving, goddammit. Yes. It's a Graham. Come on now.
I'm there.
But this woman right here, she at the moon mills, what I would do is when you come in, you get a piece of paper and you have to write down what you're going to release to the universe and what you want to receive from the universe. And we would all go around the circle because in my head, I feel like we are all human beings that sometimes just need to be heard. And when 2 or 3 are gathered, baby, that power is very strong, especially if we all on the same vibe. And we would go around and say what we're going to release and we would go around and say what we're going to receive. And when I say every person that's came to those moon mills, I see them doing nothing but the things that they said on those papers. And I'm so proud of you. And I just want to tell you I see you. And I love you.
Thank you.
And you keep spreading that light. Spreading that light. Make sure they know where to follow you one more time.
Yes, y'all find me on all the things at Afro Yoga Queen.
Y'all give it up for Afro Yoga Queen.
Yes, and look out for it. I'm planning a yoga documentary in Houston. It's coming soon. Check in with me and who knows, maybe you'll be a part of it, changing lives too.
Come on now. You know I'll do it back then. Okay? I'll get a little something downward dog on you. Yes. Already. All right. Are y'all ready for the next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only Miracle. Yes. Come on, goddess.
How y'all doing? All right, let's go. Dear husband, when you get home, I will have a plate ready for you. And though your physical body isn't here yet, this letter is to the one that'll be my one. Like Uno, and I'ma yell it because then I feel like a winner. You know how you have to yell Uno to win? And listen, we'll also draw too. No, really, we'll draw the art in our imagination. You see, playing games will be one of our love languages, even if that means we foreplay until our bodies unfold hard like a board game. This kingdom will have the imprint of God's ink, like a tattoo, because we both know it took some needle and pain to get here, and we both know the power in Proverbs 18 and 22. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. So I would stand now as if this title is already a part of me, because in order for you to find me, I must already be her. So to my man, who I will be everything and more for, I am Lil Caesar's hot and ready. I am Chick-fil-A because it would be my pleasure to serve you. You will be the person that I will run for, like the election to be your wife, but God will do all the campaigning because I don't compete, I only complete, like the sentence to this love would be years of freedom. You see, I truly believe that you and I would be about updating ourselves the way a computer does, because that would be the only way to infuse this computer love with some R&B and snatch that soul type love. You see, I estimate that my soulmate would be my dopest playmate, even if that means our inner child will help us color inside the lines of our heart space. Just imagine you and I, Mountain View, no noise unless we make it, or you and I high off mental stimulation. You see, I want all the types of massages with you, because when you finally get here, I will spit this poem on the tip of your manhood, and it is then the hairs on your body would give me a standing ovation. And I guess that would mean that I'm really cold with it. But lastly, I hope this letter finds you. But until then, I am waiting to exhale until you are breathing right next to me. Poem.
Give it up for Miracle. Miracles. Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful because you really you manifesting that Mia.
Absolutely. He's on his way, you know what I'm saying?
He is on his way. He literally got the GPS on in his spirit.
Right.
And it's just like, make a left. Get your shit together. She's waiting.
Hello. That's what's up.
Arrived. Yes. That's what I mean. You know, you gotta think like that for sure. So what made you come to that moment to write this piece?
Just being in your singleness, writing, journal, And being a poet, I'm a writer, so I gotta write out my thoughts.
What made you not write a niggas ain't shit poem and you went to straight my husband? Because that, that happens.
Honestly, I was married at 19, divorced 2019, and I already went through that fuck nigga shit. And,
all right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid.
And you just like, I know what I deserve.
Yeah, I did all that. I got all the bullshit out, then you start your healing, and then you become a better me to literally be an example for those. So I call myself a survivor guide for someone else's struggle.
Oh.
So why not exemplify all parts of me?
Sheesh. I felt that in my spirit.
So silly, yeah.
Oh, do you have any shows coming up, Miracle?
October 3rd, Conroe, October 26th, Arizona. You can follow me on social media, Miracle the Poet.
Miracle the Poet. Y'all give it up for Miracle. Miracles happen once in a while when you believe. Y'all remember that song? No? I was a Disney child? Okay. Y'all remember that? Miracles happen once. No? Y'all remember? He said no. That's some white shit? My bad. My bad. Look, I thought somebody was going to be like, that was my shit too. I think it was Lizzie McGuire or something like that. I know. Look, I'm saying, look. I grew up in Pearland, you know what I'm saying? My parents was like Cosby, Pearland. Yeah, we was, look, I got to my ratchet phase in college. I was just like Boosie badass. Let me tell my dad a pastor. I'm coming home like Pimp C, Boosie badass. Hey, I'm gonna set it off in this motherfucker. He like, what is going on at UNT? What is going on? I didn't send you to PV. I sent you to University of North Texas. Yeah, no, I wanted to go to PV. I wanted to go to TSU. My dad went to TSU and he was like, nah, you're going to be distracted. And I'm like, AKA, you trying to keep me away from the niggas. And I really wanted to shake my head with the he knew me. He knew I was going to have fun. Yeah, but I was still going to be about my business. I'm always about my business, but I'm going to have a good time while I'm about my business. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all, not only is this person here just to come spit, but I need y'all to give an extra hand clap because this is this man's birthday. Are y'all ready for the next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the birthday man himself, LJ Hamilton. Let's go.
How y'all doing?
Very well.
All right. My manhood is not limited by the fact that I adore you. Everything about who you are inspires me to worship your womanliness when I explore you. You being the wonderland that is your perfect body. My femininity or feminine side, it tells me how you are feeling inside. It tells me how each simple hug and kiss I provide can do so much, while each touch can take away the pain of every minute you've cried without me. For I am now you. Darling, my manhood is not decreased by the fact that you are my need. I feel more like a man when I am craving the joys you bring to me, while your compassion can soften even my hardest nature. And your smile can bring about my most sensitive and attentive behaviors. My femininity or feminine side, it helps when I am reading your mind and becoming one with the thoughts that your thinking provides as you and I connect on a spiritual level of limitless heights. Honestly, if I could, every 28 days I would bleed for you. When in distress, I'd be that heaven's peace for you. My manhood is nothing that I need to prove to others who have no need for truth. Truth being that I am in a daily and desperate need for you. And I say that unashamed. And if I could, I would suffer through labor pains so that your body would suffer no major change. And I would be that weakness in times when it's most needed, when being strong becomes redundant. And when days of being alone become abundant, I simply desire to be your company. I long to have you run to me and lust for me and be in love with me. I desire for you to come for me and release your sweets on the tongue of me. Honestly, If I could, I would carry within me a part of you for 270 days, but since I cannot, I will glorify you in 270 ways until tomorrow. And that's when I will start all over again. And if I am less of a man to any of them, then I am more than over my friends. You see, their laughter means nothing, whereas you mean everything and more. They envy what I have found because of with their love or lack thereof, they've become bored and complacent. While me, I know exactly where my place is. It's with you, beside you, inside you. So I am not complaining when many tell me that I have too much of a feminine side, not knowing what this feeling is like to have love, to know love, and to experience what this feeling excites inside of me. I am woman, for I am you, and I am not afraid to show it. I am masculine with the feminine blend, and I give no concern to those who know it. And if you need me to, I will cry for you, lay down my life and die for you. If need be, I will fight for you against others who have no right to do what they do to hold you down continuously. I am all man only because you bring out the best in me. I am all woman, not moved nor worried by what the rest believe, because while I am staring at you, partaking of a restful sleep, I am falling more in love with you and thus with myself, unshaken by what the rest will think about my femininity. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for LJ Hamilton.
Thank you.
The nigga said, I will cross the ocean for you. I will go in. Everything that you really can't do, I will go do that shit for you.
I'll try.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Was there inspiration behind this poem?
That poem got to be easy 20 plus years old, but it's my favorite love poem. And the inspiration basically was, you know how men are always told not to show their softer emotions. They're always attributed to feminine emotions, whether it's sensitivity or compassion or something like that. We're always told to be hard. And so I wrote that piece in response to that as far as the feminine side. That's why I titled it that way. But so men can understand that they're human emotions. It's not gender specific. It's human to feel and human to cry and be sensitive and all of those things. So, but I titled it My Femininity because they always say feminine side when you're sensitive and all that other kind of stuff.
I appreciate that to the fullest because I'm raising two kings right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And whenever I'm speaking with them, you know, my sons are doing like hard stuff, like they'll be black belts in February. He want to play football. They've been playing football, basketball, all these things. And, you know, they'll be like, toughen up. And I told my sons, I was just like, they're saying that, but I want you to know within yourself that your emotions are expensive.
Right.
And you're not going to show all your expensive stuff to everybody because they're not going to treat it like it's expensive.
Facts.
So save those emotions for the people that know the value of your emotions. Not be hard, but be aware that everybody doesn't deserve those sides of you.
Absolutely.
So, and that goes for women too. Like sometimes you be crying in front of people. I'll be like, bitch, they don't give a fuck. Like, why are you crying? When people be on the internet crying, I'll be like, a lot of these people do not. They are literally just being entertained by you. Right. So, how long have you been doing poetry? Wait. This is also a national winner, too. This is LJ Hamilton. This is a national poetry winner, like nationwide. Like, you got to give flowers.
I appreciate it.
And I know nationals is a big feat. I went to nationals in 2010.
Yes.
And that was with Dallas because I was at University of North Texas. But it was definitely an eye-opener to me on how much more I can write about.
Right.
And it really made me dig deep in different spaces and understand that this is an expression that really got no rules.
Right.
You could do your own cadence. The only thing that got rules is the time limit on slams and stuff like that. But what you express, baby, sky is the limit. Okay? And how long have you been doing it?
All my life, all I can remember, my first poem was in like 4th grade. But as far as performance poetry, I would say about 27 years.
27 years. I love that.
Long time.
So that means you're 28 today?
Yep.
That's what you turned today? I love
what
it.
that means.
That nigga
That's
like
what that
out the
means.
womb I've been spitting.
Out the womb with it.
Yes. Are there any shows you have coming up?
Shows September 17th at Rudyard's. I have a Bars Fest battle show coming up with
y'all don't want to miss that. Like if y'all like battling poetry, I didn't battle that bar spec before, baby.
For sure.
It is very intense.
And she won too.
I did won. I dominated.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? That is Gladiator is my favorite, so that is my mindset when I go into battle. And then after that, I'll give you a hug. But
right.
while we're battling, it is battle time.
Battle.
I'm excited. What? Give me that date again.
That date is Tuesday, September 17th at Rudyard's. I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes away from here. Well, longer than that, actually, maybe 20 or 30.
And the tickets are only like $10.
Tickets are $10.
It's under Right About Now, too.
Right, under
Yes.
Right About Now. We're going to be battling. I have a book coming out in December.
Come on now, book.
It's my 8th poetry book. If you want to check out my books, you can follow me, author LJ Hamilton, all one word. But it's my 8th poetry book. It's titled Mr. Midnight and the Passion Experience. And it's all love, erotic, and intimate poetry. So that's coming out in December.
Y'all give it up for LJ Hamilton. Right. On count of 3. Happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. I love it. I love it. We gonna keep the show moving. Are y'all ready for y'all next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only, Arnold. Yes, sir. Clap him up, clap him up, clap him up, clap him up. Now I received that extra.
Hey,
I received my
that's that
extraness.
Aquarius energy. You know about it. Aquarius, that's crazy. Yeah. You know, I finally figured out what Grandma mean when she used to say she was tired. Tired of living in this world of happiness and hatred, where people believing in the death of God and more of Satan. Yeah, true enough, we all trying to make it. Occasionally, we all gonna fake it and struggle, but we ain't gonna say shit. Just put on our mask and keep it moving. Stay productive like a normal Tuesday, even though our soul's hurting and bruising. Why do we feel like we losing when really we not? They say time is everything we have, but everything we do not. If you have forever to live, what would you do now? I bet you still waste time letting it go bye-bye. Well, you could speak a lie, but energy never will lie. And you could give a damn a river, but you better not cry. You could run away from your pain, getting drunk, getting high, or you could search within and find your peace with God. They say it's 360 degrees of knowledge, and I'm tired and love everybody. But sometimes I feel like, fuck you, master, fuck your college. Fuck your cash, fuck your wallet, fuck your history, fuck your scholars. Fuck your daddies, fuck your mamas, fuck your ancestors, fuck your toddlers, fuck your gods. We are gods. Out of this world, yeah, we are Mars. Fuck your fame, yeah, we are stars. Fuck your language, fuck your cars, fuck your version of who us are, fuck you all. And I promise I'm not filled with hate, but I'm trying to reprogram. Especially after finding out that I ain't no African, I'm the American Indian. And I've always been here, and I ain't going nowhere. And hell is just a vibration, so if you vibrate high, then you will never go there. It's amazing how your past can be cloudy, but your future be so clear. Just because I don't give a fuck don't mean that I don't care. I keep it so real, they never appreciate. They prey on my downfall, but stay all up in my space. You know them energy vampires who be telling them damn lies? Get they other fake friends gather around campfires so they can plot your demise? And family and friends can be fake too, so fuck them titles. Just because we blood, that means that I gotta like you? Nah, fuck a sister, fuck a bro. I don't trust these niggas and I don't trust these hoes. And don't believe what they showing, cause everybody be posing. And this time while I'm growing, everybody not going. Now I don't trust a soul. I was so naive. I can't believe I really believed they loved me. But hindsight's 10 times 2 plus 20. Now I soak up game from my elders, plus I read. I still remember them nights I wanted to slice my wrist. Suicide should never be on the mind of a kid. But shit, it is what it is. I guess life's a trip. I mean, life's a bitch. I mean, life's my sister. Sometimes I miss her, but I'm not kissing the ass. Mama, I swear every time that we talk, she want to revisit the past. I told her, you ain't got to like me. I'm not fond of you. You ain't the only one dealing with some trauma, boo. But as we continue to roll, I got the word on my back. To those of you who figured out life, I tilt my hat. And I'm not quite there yet. I used to think I was. I remember drinking, drugging, to about 3 or something. But man, that shit for the birds. I'm trying to fly and soar. Reach my higher self, vibrate higher more. Yeah, rest assured, I found out less is more. And may your faith never waver, it get greater later. The ones you love will be your biggest haters. Them handouts will turn to bigger favors. If you don't got it, you gon' get it later. Be innovative, not an imitator. Hey kids, grow up, pick your pants up, sit up straight up. Open doors and eat with one hand on the dinner table. Hey, get your manners up and not your hate up. I guard my feelings, gotta keep my gate up. Yeah, I hear you speaking, but what you saying? You ain't tapped in, you ain't really praying. You just spitting poetry, but you ain't outside demonstrating. Nobody knows what's at the end of the yellow brick road, but so we go focused on our mission. And I was tired of seeing what's going on outside, so I got up off my ass and made a difference instead of writing a poem.
Yes, sir. Y'all give it up one more time for Otto. Look here. Look here. Okay, so where did this piece come from? I mean, I can hear where it's coming from, and I can understand it. But where did it come from for you? What was the root?
I don't know. You don't just wake up one day and just be like, fuck the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't care how high you vibrate. Like, you know, you got some times you just wake up like, man, walk around the world, fuck everybody.
Right. Who?
You know what I mean?
Can't sleep anyone for everybody. Who?
Like,
nigga.
but yeah, you know what I mean? But like I say, it's important to make sure, you know, and I hate saying there's only so many words you can use. I hate being cliche. Like, you got to always make sure you vibrating high, keep high vibrating people around you.
Right.
Like, and I know so many, you know, fake people who just like use that to exploit it, but like, man, vibrations are real. You heard me say something in my poem about how, and it's no disrespect to anybody, but it's like what I found out, man, is hell is a vibration. You know what I mean? You literally have to check your energy every day because
get in the mic. You saying get in the mic?
What? Yeah, hell is just a vibration. This is just my thought process. So it's real important to make sure you check your energy. You do not want to have a bad day. Like, I know it will happen, but you want to try your best not to have a bad day because the energy and the state of mind that you transcend in, that we all gonna die one day, that will be the vibration you will live in forever. That's why I say, hey, hell is just a vibration, so vibrate high and you will never go there. You know what I mean? I know we talk sins and all that, like, hey, no disrespect to anybody, but I'm telling you, hell is a vibration, okay? That way.
Come on now, you better speak that. I know you've been going in. You've been going in. Why you took the mic away?
Oh, my bad.
That nigga don't want nobody to hear him.
My bad. No, my bad.
It's okay, love. So, first of all, shout out to Mama.
Yeah, that's my real mama back here, baby. Mama Kim, hey, baby.
Yes. So, has your mom always supported you and what you've done?
Always, man.
That's a beautiful thing.
I'm my mother's firstborn. She had me like around 17, 18. So like we literally grew up with each other. You know what I mean?
Locked in.
You know what I mean? But,
I love that.
Man, she supports everything I do. Everything.
That is beautiful. And you can see that within how you're pouring into your gift, how your mom is here for you. Like, it speaks volumes into people's confidence. I have a mom like that as well. She's very like, what do you want to do? You want to model? What do you want to do? You want to be a scientist? I come home and there's a microscope.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you got me a microscope and petri dishes and everything? Like, she's always...
I'm talking about come home. Literally, I put this on my soul. You got a hockey stick, like, mama, I don't know how to play hockey. Baseball bat, baseball, gloves, boxing gloves. She's
like, choose one.
Choose one.
Go crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah. We're going to see which one is your genius. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mama for sure. So do you have any shows coming up?
I do. It's probably gonna be like the 100th time. Y'all probably ain't heard her name, but I'm gonna be a feature on Black Swan show.
Yes.
That's what's the date on that one? September 27th.
Ooh.
Okay. Also, I got another on Black Swan because she has a Last Call Hookah Lounge, so we bring poetry to the north side.
Ew.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be on Fridays. Okay, like she said, the first day, September 22nd. Also, September 27th. Also, I got another show with Black Swan.
Come on.
Black Swan be trying to get people booked out here. We performing at an art gallery. All right, so we're gonna be doing some poems over these art pieces. That will be October 12th. You know
Come
what I mean?
on.
Also, we working on an album with Richelle Gemini.
Oh, yeah. Already.
Working on an album.
Right.
Stop playing.
Yes.
Stop playing out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
A collaborative album with all the poets that was just like, yo, I want to get on this thing. I was like, bring your best. Come on, baby. I want you to be on it. And it's going to have screwed and chopped music underneath the poets. And then DJ Candlestick, I don't know if y'all know him, but he's a very well-known, he does the Chop Stars, and they're on Sirius XM, and they chop up a lot of different people's music, from Brent Faiyaz to Drake to all of that stuff. So, I know not saying Drake right now, not that cool, but I'm just saying, before he got beef, they was working with him.
69.
But in between the skits is narrated by Seven, the poet.
Seven the poet, yo, that's a legend out here, man.
Yes, and it's a spelling bee, because I think that's proper, because spelling bees, all of us as contestants, we go up to the mic and we give our own rhetoric and our own situations. So, all of it is going to be Houston dialect. So the first one is him saying, the word is already. And my son goes up and he says, can you use it in a sentence? Yes, and then he gives the sentence in the real Southside Houston way, and after that, my son goes AWREADY already, and then right, and then all of a sudden it goes into a screwed and chopped beat, and the first poet jumps on to the jumps on to the whole album. It's going to be very Houston, very poetic. We have to come and go hard. And I plan on putting this into the Grammys too, as well, for Spoken Word Album of the Year. And I really want us to understand that we can all do it together. They only let me put in 2 people a year. It's very tight knit with the Grammy chapter. So if I can only put in 2 people a year, why can't I put in some albums? Because if y'all don't know, anybody that's a part of the Grammy chapter gets 5 complimentary albums to put in. And I was just like, if we got 5, baby, we can go in, all year long. We could be putting albums together. And shout out to the CCN for creating a space.
Shout out to the CCN.
Yeah, we were recording.
That way.
We recorded here, and I devoted my time. I devoted myself. I helped coach. I helped push the poets that were, on this album and this piece, and I'm so grateful for y'all for listening to me as I did this. And I really felt like, I don't really go to church like that, but this is my temple, and that's my tithing. To give to you, because I already know anything I do is coming back from the universe. You know what I'm saying? So if people are doing something for you, and you be like, oh, I did this for them, so they should. No, baby, look for your stuff through the universe. Don't always look for your comeback through that same person. Okay? First of all, thank you, Anno. Y'all give it up again for Anno.
That way.
We only got a couple of more poets left, and then I'm gonna do 2 unreleased things for y'all that I really want to share. Look at yes, thank you, Ja. Thank you. Let me go up in here. Y'all look. Next time, I made this dresser that got 25 lighters on it. And next time y'all come up here, it's going to be a dresser with 25 lighters. And I'm going to be like, who next? And I'm going to put you in the dresser because, baby, we got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak that on all of us, okay? Come on now. Okay. Are y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Say, yeah. Well, y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only, Lewis Johnson. Hey, 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 hey.
How y'all doing?
Just there you go. Yeah. Lefty Lucy.
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
I want to recite for y'all tonight a poem that I titled Memories Yet to Be. A smile manifests across the canvas, pressed with poise only God can manage. A portal into a world I'd only hope to dwell, refuge from the havoc. Those eyes taming the most unruly savage. Baggage, the price to check, stow, and compartmentalize would supersede the sight of carrying on with the wheels up in clear skies. Not looking for a quick fix, nor a Band-Aid for repair, but of your future to be a staple. Sister, I'll take you there. With the thread and needle, stitching each tear. That is, if you allow me to care. And if not, no rush to open. Our love can be an aged cuvee in a tulip held by Dionysus, chilled only by the thought of your kisses, consumed and reborn as Phoenicians, looking to be blind as Venetians, oblivious to my peripheral when you are before me, trying to devise the best method of exploring the heart, mind, and soul, particularly careful with each promise for those I uphold. And if by chance you oppose my fantasy, forever grateful I am to have you derail my train of thought. Sweet calamity, longing to be the engineer of your happiness. Maybe if you knew you could boost my confidence, you'd call this charity. Surely we all search for clarity. Nah, I ain't saying marry me or love me into the night. Just know with your hand in mine, it'll be held right. And even when you're out of my presence, our clinch is still tight. Into the horizon of the crucible, with you afoot, my miles just inches. So on the beach or in the trenches, the toes is still having sand in mine, and the sun still pleasantly glistens, sending my woes into remission. Your touch soothing my soul, symptomized by a rush and butterflies in the gut with an easy prognosis, just to speak up. However, my fear of rejection relegates me to stare. So if you do, I'll listen with each ear. We could author stories narrated in the clouds. The streaks revealed the prism. The bow was bright and unbowed. Below the stoops of heaven's way, illustrated by chance and choice, fantasies are manifest, I pray. I imagine the way your laughter fills the air, how your voice is remedy to my soul in despair. Your presence is a gift, which I'll be very reluctant to share. And who could blame me? Nobody in sight, but my metamorphosis revealed that the beauty of the butterfly is in its flight. So I sit back, enamored by your wings. In your flight, I anticipate what the timeline brings. And if this remains a dream, just to brush with fate, to be frank, I'll forever cherish the echoes of the halls of my memory bank. Poem.
Y'all give it up for Lewis. Yeah, he said, drop the mic. I did that. How did she respond when you said that to her?
It's hypothetical.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, shit. Yeah. Look, she was like, okay. I was just asking if you liked me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful.
Thank you.
What brought you to this hypothetical moment?
So it's just kind of like a conglomerate of all the times, like we have missed encounters. So like if you see somebody from afar, you know, and you have this whole fantasy in your head about what life can be about them, you know, or with them rather, all in like a span of it's 2 minutes, seconds you see in this fleeting moment. And, you know, from there just sparked the energy to write that.
I love that. Do you think you're gonna be saying that to somebody one day? Like you got that saved up for somebody? Right? Look.
I've sent it out a few times.
God damn. How many girls?
I mean,
and he was like, well,
not to like
let me try this one out today.
No, not to, just from like sharing poetry over time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you were sharing it.
Yeah.
You wasn't declaring it.
No.
Oh, okay. I was just like, damn, you declaring that to everybody? Okay.
No.
I ain't mad at you. You know, look at Nick Cannon, look at all these guys. No, I'm just joking. They getting roasted, Cam Newton and Nick Cannon. It's so hilarious to me. Anywho, how long have you been doing poetry?
I think I wrote my first poem probably when I was like 10 or 11. So it's been a while. It's been like an off and on relationship.
Ooh, and what do you plan on doing with it for the next couple of years? Like, what's your plan? Do you have a plan?
For the next couple of years.
I'm manifesting it right now. What are you doing?
We're gonna manifest that. So I love poetry, but in my heart is writing. You know, so I have some things in mind, some things that I'm working on, some goals that I have in that regard that, you know, I set out to get accomplished.
Okay, I like that. How did you hear about ATM?
A dear friend of mine, Nikki.
Nikki.
She encouraged me to come out.
I love it. Nikki that one.
Shout out to Nikki.
Yes. Do you have any other shows coming up?
If the Lord say the same, I'll be back here the next time y'all.
Let's go. Y'all give it up for Louis Johnson. I love that. He said, I done sent it to a couple of hoes. I'm just joking. You got to test it out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Are y'all ready for the next artist approaching the mic? Say yeah. Y'all are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only Trey. Trey. Hey. Trey. Here we go. Y'all clap him up.
Oh shit. I bet. Cool. Appreciate you having me. Appreciate y'all. Me type shit. DJ, please kick that shit one time. Tell you shit. Nah, these hoes break.
Yeah.
You turn me up a little bit.
This side.
No stress, not here. Big bless this year. New check just landed. Bank at it again. Jinx seen sad in a minute. That bitch got in her feelings and been keeping her distance. Off balance, we ain't tripping. Crumble green, thumb blue. They say I'm acting brand new. Same game, new pain. And maintain I do. Low cash and patience. Yeah, we sick on the move. Same code, new faces. Pushing P in pursuit. Can't love me back, cause it's play what you say. You just talking, don't know how to mean it. And that's okay, I'm afraid, ain't been safe. Still got love, it just hurt to give it. I'm on some other shit right now. How you finding out? It's not my fucking problem. For sure, I wanna fuck you right now. That don't mean I want something from you tomorrow. Groovy, I'm bouncing. I need me 2 ounces, one for the show, one for the pool. See so new, getting used to the view. Leaving so soon, baby, why you so rude? Still don't wanna talk to you, truth be told in the booth. Full circle. Oh shit. Full circle ain't nothing new type shit. But yeah, some quick shit.
Yes, y'all give it up.
Appreciate it.
When did you start your journey in music?
Like, I've been writing since a kid type shit, but really started doing this shit like a year ago for real.
A year ago?
Yeah.
What are your plans? Like, what do you plan on doing? You have any like goals that you want to achieve in your music?
Yeah, so I really just want to live like this type shit. Yeah, I mean, like, that's really just that shit. Fucking.
He said, shit, just do this forever.
Yeah, I mean, short term goal. We applying for South by Southwest right now.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. I think that's like March 7th through the 15th. So like, fingers crossed on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just got to set up shit to where it look the way it's supposed to look type shit. But you know what I mean?
Me and Juan will be doing a show for South by Southwest. Just letting y'all know if y'all want to be a part of it. We did a show last year at South by Southwest, and we also did my play right after the show, and it was very 420 friendly, and it was a motherfucking vibe. But I definitely want to create more spaces at South by for poets and for, you know, just artists that have those good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very necessary. And yes, please, if you can, like, go for South by Southwest, become an official artist, because I tell you, some of those spaces, you might be at the, you know, the parties and everything, but going into the conferences and going to the spaces where you meet like the publicists and you meet the marketing people and you meet the people that's been in the game for a very long time, that's where your ass needs to be. You can go shake that ass for a little bit, but be about your business too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying sometimes I like to shake that ass, but at the same time, I'm gonna shake that ass after I take care of the business.
Right,
I tell people once you do discipline, fun is way more fun.
Yeah.
It's way more fun. Cause some people be just out of it and they be like, I'm just chilling, I'm just having, bitch, handle your business and then go have some fun.
Right.
Yes, yes. So do you have any shows coming up?
Nah, we just doing a little open mic shit. I'm doing y'all shit again if y'all have me.
Oh yeah, we gonna have you for sure. Thank you so much for sharing your talent, and I like your fit. Y'all give it up for the fit. The fit is fitting. You got the grill and everything. He said, "Oh, calm down."
You got the same grill. Though.
Yeah, I know, but I want to get my two up here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be next, definitely. But that one is definitely hitting. I'm proud of you. You keep pushing. Consistency, baby.
Absolutely, that's my thing.
That is it. Y'all give it up. All right. We only got one more poet left. Y'all say, oh, I know. But guess what? It ain't over. Baby, we're going to have another Approach the Mic coming up next month. We are doing these monthly here at CCN, and it's only growing and getting better every time, baby. And I'm going to have some people come out. Some people come out that can also give some gifts, not just me giving gifts, but I have some producers that I want to come out. I have some people because, you know, when you record, sometimes it's good to have some beats under your stuff, have a vibe under your thing. And I really want to push poets to create albums, not just with me, but individually as well. So we have our last poet coming to the stage. Everybody say, yeah. Y'all already clapping. Already raising the energy for the one, the only, Wrestle.
Hello. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't been sleeping. I'm tired of shit. So I'm gonna put all my energy out in this poem. I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna go pass out in the corner after this, all right? All right, y'all want to hear a story? Yeah. All right. It's just a story about little TJ. You know, nice kid. Had a single mother. Who cares? Play GameCube. You know, Mario Brothers. Too naive to see the struggle, but he loved his mother. Grew up a little. Got tired of lies. Had to leave the house every time his mother cries. He tried to keep the child alive while it slowly dies. He had to swallow up his pride and get a job. That job wasn't helping shit. The money ain't legit, but he couldn't quit. He had big dreams, college-bound kid. But when the lights are off, they get blown in the wind. Trying to get rid of sin, but it keeps coming in. He met some new friends and felt alive again. They made a new clique down to the end. This is where the story starts to take a little spin. Lil TJ, chilling with his homies, trying to find a way to cheese like some macaroni. One pulls an ounce of weed out his back. Hey, yo, I know where to work at. Walk with me to this trap. TJ got it packed. Hates it, but he needs money. Got up off that weed bunny, sold to them coke bunnies. Now we got them hundreds, bills paid, but his mom mad, but no dad. Man of the house, and he knows that. Got greed in his eyes, no surprise he ain't realized the good kid inside had died. He needs a new chain, sells on a new block. Someone else's territory, he can move rocks? Them niggas got his ass. robbed him of his cash and his drugs too. What he gonna do? His friends strap up. Man, it's time to ride. TJ got a 9. Shit is going down. Bow! What the fuck was TJ thinking? Before he could blink, he saw those bodies sink. No love for them niggas. They got him, so they got back. They don't play that. They spray that. Them niggas get that payback. But TJ got the chills. He just killed a man. He wanted mass money. This wasn't in his plans. He's trying to keep sane. He's trying to act hard, but he's thinking hard. He played the wrong cards. Next thing you know, they bust right through that window, blasting them gas till they fall back. This the endo. 6 in his chest, no chance for survival. Thinking if he would've went to school and read the Bible, thinking if he would've got a pen and pad and used it, he wouldn't be up on his ground, losing fluid. Lil TJ lost his life that night. He paid the price for the fast life. Lil TJ, thinking about the past. If I would have taken a different path, a different life, what would my life be? Lil TJ, another version of me. Thank you.
Wow. Y'all give it up for Rezo. Oh my gosh. That's a short film. Like, everything you just said, you need to make a visual for that.
That would be dope.
I would encourage you, like, a visual
That would
is
be dope.
necessary. Like that, whoo, touch my soul. How long have you been doing poetry?
Man, since high school, I was in a poetry club. I started doing open mics then. I was always kind of writing before then, but that's when I actually started getting on stage, like my senior year.
Oh,
High school.
poetry club. I don't think we even had one of them. We probably did. I don't even know. But that's live. Where you go to school at?
Galveston County.
Okay. You went Ball High?
Lamarck.
Oh, you went to Lamarck?
Yeah.
I went to Lamarck for like 2 months, and my dad snatched me out that bitch.
He should have.
Yeah. My dad was like, no, sir, not my daughter. And so I ended up at Pearland.
Good job.
He said, good job,
Good job.
good job. Oh, my goodness. So I can hear the inspiration for that piece, but when did you write that? Like, what made you choose that story to give us?
I think I wrote that in early college, but it's always been ideal in my head, like as a teenager. I'm an only child to a single mother, so it was really just me and her thugging it out. And so, like I said in the beginning of the poem, like whenever I see her crying about finances and stuff, and I feel like I can't do anything about it, or just working to pay bills at 16 and shit, is like it's easy to look into other options for fast money, right? And
Right.
I definitely had the opportunity to do so, but my mother did a good job of keeping me out of bullshit. So I appreciate her for that.
That is beautiful. Shout out to mamas,
Yeah.
baby. The mamas in
Thank
this
God.
thing. Look, that is so beautiful. What do you have any shows coming up?
This Saturday, Bel Air Entertainment is having a show, all white party at
all white.
some hookah lounge in Gulf Freeway.
He said some hookah lounge. It's a
some
lot of
hookah
them hoes.
I don't know.
Unless it's called some hookah lounge.
I
That'd
think
be
it's
kind of
called-
cute.
I think it's called the Hookah Plug or something like
the
that.
hookah plug?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you hear about ATM?
You?
Me?
No, wait. No, I heard from ATM and I saw you promoting it on ATM.
Marketing is working, Jar. The marketing is working. Yes. Y'all give it up again for Rezo. Okay. I told y'all I want to share something with y'all. So already, so I have this album that's coming out, that's emails, right? But I also have a musical album. I'm a backdoor that shit, just like Kendrick. I'm gonna just drop shit. Cause I've been holding on. I've been stirring my stuff up, putting the right energy in it, putting the right recipe in it. You know what I'm saying? No GMOs, you know what I'm saying? All natural, organic, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. Am I not strong in this bitch? I've been doing some medicine balls. I think I need some help. Speaking of help, there we go. Yeah, Jar got some muscles. Okay. See how look. Closed mouths don't get fed. And so this album is called A Giver with Boundaries. And all the songs are moments where I either had to let down a boundary or put up a boundary. And me asking for help right now just really goes with it. It's called Dependent. Let's go, Jar. New shit. Shut the fuck up. Turn me up, Jar. Just a little, yeah. I said all my women who independent. Shut the fuck up, cause I need help sometimes. And you need help sometimes. Look, I said all my women who independent. Shut the fuck up, cause I need help sometimes. And you need help sometimes. Look, I need that shit on the first. I need that rack on the third. I need that know what I'm worth. I need that shit on my car. I need that shit on my purse. I need that shit in my hand. I need my wants and demands. I need a him that's the man. I need a him with a plan. I need a week by the sand. I need some time on the beach. I need some here you go peace. I need a D, not a lease. I need a chef with a feast. I need to never say please. I claim it all for me with ease. All my women who independent. Shut the fuck up, cause I need help sometimes. And you too. And you need help sometimes. Y'all know it now. I said all my women who independent. Shut the fuck up, cause I need help sometimes. Look, and you need help sometimes. With my kids, I need help. With these bills, I need help. With these clothes, I need help. With my mind, I need help. With my body, I need help. With my soul, I need help. All these goals, I need help. Tell me if you need some help. But at this time, I need. Damn. Sometimes I find it hard to say, cause I don't wanna bother nobody. But if I don't open this mouth, guess who gon' feel burnt out? Sing it. I said all my women who independent. Shut the fuck up, right? Cause I need help sometimes. I need help, baby. And you need help sometimes. You gon' say it loud. I said all my women who independent. What? Shut the fuck up, cause I need help sometimes. And you need help sometimes. Thank y'all. Open your mouth. Open your mouth and ask for help. Okay? All these girls talking about, I'm a boss bitch, I'm a this, I'm a that. Shut the fuck up, girl. You still need help. And if you don't, you're gonna feel that burnout. God damn, you're gonna feel that burnout. Baby. Okay, I'm gonna share one more email with y'all. It's my favorite one. Because one day I'm gonna say it to my dad with his pastor stuff and just see what he think. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he be telling me stuff and I'll be like, that God sound kind of off. That version of God sounds a little different to me. I don't know if that is within my image. You know? Because we're supposed to be made in his image, right? So I was like, if I could put it into words, I went down to the root of it. And the root of it is the Vatican. So that email is to the Vatican. Subject, my God. If we were made in her image, If a melanated woman was God, there would be no begotten son given. She couldn't watch from heaven as a nigga gave birth. She would just constantly create heaven on earth. I mean, she is all powerful. She would protect her children and not set up traps like delicious ass apple trees that I know you're gonna wanna try, especially if I told you not to, and then kick you out of paradise. She wouldn't rip Job of his life to prove nothing to Satan's soul. She would just bless him more and more for taking care of his household. Your God reminds me of capitalism and white supremacy. My goddess reminds me of Gwendolyn, the good witch from The Wiz. Lena Horne. Oh, and my goddess, you would never have to fear her. Just love her enough to keep Earth clean, respect her animals, respect her resources, respect each other, and fuck paying taxes. I'm not sure why that's mentioned numerous times in a holy text about spirituality. That's my goddess' form of blasphemy. They're called Cassidy. They said David was a man after God's own heart. But didn't David get a man murked just to take his wife? Well, you did say he was a jealous God. He's a God that tests fathers by asking him to take his son to the mount to kill. And right before he murders his child, God says, okay, never mind. You do love me. If God was a melanated woman, she would appreciate your praise, but make them hymns jam. She has no reason to envy because I know who I am. Goddess. The fruits are free. Build it and your house is free. Barter if you can't build. Cook a meal. My weed is free. My love is free. I constantly create for you to take. It shouldn't be hard for you to give thanks. But if you don't, I still love you unconditionally. But I actually mean it. I mean, you will get time out if you act out of universal law, but no hell is involved. I don't want my creations to burn. I just want them to learn. Learn my stars, learn my sun, learn my trees, learn my earth, learn my universe. Create a language so that you never curse yourself into cycles. Speaking of cycles, ladies, 3 days, no pain, period. If I ruled the world, my sons and daughters would only know the concept of free. I love them, baby. If God was a melanated woman, she would tell you to recognize her man. So now the prayer would be, our parents who keep us both in balance. Peace would exist between feminine and masculine, a man, a woman. P.S. A black woman breastfed white babies because they cared too much. Send. Y'all had a good time at ATM? Say yeah. Well, baby, you ain't gotta go. We gonna relax and drink a little bit. Bartender, you still, sir? You said one more? I once paid 5,000. Oh. All right. I know, it's hilarious. Okay. You could just call me a lyrical miracle. I once fed 5,000 off 5 letters and 2 syllables. I split run-on sentences with a mic in my hand, leading my followers to the promised land where poets and rappers only spit milk and honey. While others settle for words more hazardous, I make stubborn hands clap and asses rise like Lazarus. You might think you could flow with this preacher's daughter. What manner of woman's words forces her to walk on water? Ascend myself through elevation, letting deserts know I control precipitation. Storms, I got that. Hurricanes, are you serious? Tsunamis, you really asking for it, but I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into. I make it rain on them hoes on the block trying to touch my corner. I wish I could give them this feeling. I wish I could give them this feeling. So when I speak, they just don't consider it talking, but an act of healing. My phrases have made many turn from leopard phases. I've made lame cortexes stand in their own brain stems. I made invertebrates that claim they couldn't stand up for themselves get a spine. With time, I can make a liquid I spit into wine. Sip me slowly through straws and placed in your ears. I heard 89 was a good year. Pop the cork and watch me flow. Thaumaturgy in 3D. You see poets and rappers pulling rapid rhymes out of their head. It's not equivalent to me. See, a mediocre marvel can deceive, but a supernatural radical can make the word prodigy a reality. Sometimes an outcast in society, but that day will come where they will nail me to letters and poetry become phlebotomy. Drain my soul to the world. An artistic sacrifice made on stage. The universe shall engage. Read my books from page to page to page in distant galaxies. They will realize that they did not know it, that this girl right here, Now I am more than a poet. Thank y'all. I'm also a director. I have a movie on Tubi. I need y'all to go watch it. I need y'all to run up these streams. Go to sleep. Yes, you're gonna laugh, but like just turn that hoe on at night sometimes and just let that bitch run. Hey, Graham. It's called Waiting on the Plug. And inside of it, the dude, he falls asleep waiting on the plug, of course, but he fell asleep watching BET Uncut back in the day. And BET Uncut just turned into church out of nowhere. And he kind of, and then he go back to sleep, you hear that little, and then you go right back to sleep. And we're in his dream of him here in church while waiting on the plug. So green is on his mind. So instead of the pastor, I'm the past the. Yeah, with a past the. I passed that dude, you know what I'm saying? We got Deacon Doobie. We got the Medicinal Missionary Mass Choir remixing songs such as, yes, the Medicinal Missionary Mass Choir. Weed broke down and weed rolled up. For a blunt, it's just some weed that got broke down and rolled on up. We got and if you ever feeling low, you can always get back up again. Get back up again. For real. All the way back up again. Like we have all of the jams. Like, now behold the gram. This precious gram of pie. No sticks and no seeds. No, I get the best weed. Behold this gram of pie. Baby, you gonna feel the spirit, but you gonna laugh at the same time, baby. It's a moment. Hey, we got a haze dancer instead of a praise dancer. We have a whole THC communion on there. Yes. Oh, we need Eye on the Sparrow, huh? Yes, we do need that. And all of the people inside my play are artists, so I would definitely want you to follow them, because at the end I show where to follow them and everything, because in anything that I do in my art space, I'm always like, let's make sure we do this. And we're going to be doing it live very soon, so stay tuned for that. The church is having a church anniversary. A church anniversary. You don't say church, the church anniversary, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Y'all go stream that. It's free, but the commercials pay me. You know what I'm saying? Support a mother right now, because they daddy's not. No, I'm just joking. Baby, look, y'all don't understand. I could be doing all kind of content, but I'd rather pour this to you. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling sexy real. She's like, fuck my baby daddy. I'll be like, bitch, right. Fuck. But I'm not going to post that, because I want my children to understand and find out that they daddies whack themselves. Right. You know what I'm saying? They going to find out. They some real discernment. They be looking at me sometimes like, you good? Did he do something? Did he give you something? I'm not even going to ask for that. Like my sons, they feel it. So whenever, who was up here talking about their mom and growing up with them and being like, they couldn't afford, couldn't afford certain things. My son will look at me and be like, look, this is all I want. I'm about to get straight A's, and then I'm gonna do this and do this. And then I'll be looking at him like, damn, you really think I ain't got it? I've been working hard to get, like, I got it. But at the same time, I appreciate that for you thinking about my pockets like that. I really appreciate it. So, y'all, go into this world, be that light that you are. I love all of y'all up in here. I want to talk to y'all. I want to take a picture with y'all. Definitely. If y'all want anything from me, I'm here for the community, like I said. But I'm here with boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I will help you and give you whatever I can give you. But if I be like, baby, I can't do it today, don't take no offense, okay? A good book that y'all should read, I'm going to give you this little gem that helped me. The 4 Agreements. Read the 4 agreements, and if you can't give those agreements to yourself, it's only 4, goddammit. If you can't do those 4 agreements to yourself, then you might want to think about changing your career or your whole path, really. And try yoga. Matter of fact, listen to the Audible 4 agreements while doing yoga and hitting that hoe, because once you hear that first agreement, you're going to be like, all right, I got to practice this bitch, because it's only going to bring you to your next elevation. And right now, I'm on tour. I'm very excited. I go to Atlanta tomorrow, and I'm bringing poetry. I'm bringing music. I'm bringing everything. I'm bringing myself authentically for the most. Like that's the most important thing that I'm really grateful for, because I had moments where I could have done something that wasn't me, but I'm grateful that I've done this long-term pathway, because I've been able to stay myself. So yeah, I want to be here for y'all when I can be here for y'all. I love y'all, but most importantly, love yourself. Peace, y'all.